What's going on, people? So today we're going to be introducing one of my main studs from my bloodline and my program that I've obviously invested in to be imported over from America. So yeah, we're going to talk about my boy DVS that I got from SBG Bullies. We named him after a diamond, D colour, VS quality. Obviously I used to be a jeweler back in before I done the breeding, so obviously it was something that just related to us. So yeah, there's a reason why obviously I added him to my program. All my studs that I add to my program are obviously different tools that I feel play a part in my program. So obviously I've got Enzo. A few of you already know, you'll see him on the channel soon. Most of you are already locked in. Appreciate you that has. Obviously you'll see him on there. But yeah, no, so today we're going to be talking about the reason why I bought him and what he brings to the table, basically. So yeah, basically DVS is from a kennel in Texas called SBG Bullies. It's also owned by a professional NFL football player called Trent Williams. Obviously his brother and him collaborate and they do an SBG Bully kennel. So, but yeah, I'm always one of these guys. I've never been really into the mainstream. I've always looked to see what's obviously coming up in the bloodlines and stuff, but I like to create my own lane and my own vision. I've always been like that from the day I started, and I just feel like that's what separates you from other people as well. Obviously sticking to the standards and stuff. Obviously DVS's dad is the first ever OFA cleared tri-male in the world, so he's been health tested. That's one of the main reasons why I went towards DVS's bloodline, is because obviously back then, before we bought the tri-males and stuff, not everyone knew too much about them. So obviously the main thing, if you don't know so much about it, is the best way to do it is go towards the ones that have been health tested and health checked. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why we picked D. So yeah, DVS's dad is obviously from MSB Mr. Cheeks. He's a Heaven son. Obviously he's from, also known as MVP Supreme. So them two collaborate or collaborated with the dog. So yeah, he had something that I just always liked. He had a massive 28-inch head, very clean, lovely top line. His back legs were lovely, and obviously, like I said before, he was OFA cleared. So yeah, that was one of the reasons why I liked him. And then let's get into the bloodline a little bit. Then you've got obviously the mum. The mum is Bossy Cassidy. She's a GWOP daughter. If people that don't know who GWOP is, he's a tri-male son of Stacks, direct from Stacks himself, and everyone knows how I feel about Stacks, and I'll explain later on into my channel the bloodlines that I feel play a key in my program. But yeah, so GWOP, so that's her dad. Yeah, so obviously GWOP is DVS's mum's dad, and then obviously on her mum's side, you've got Bossy Fendi. Bossy Fendi is a Lucius the Lion daughter. So yeah, basically I'll get into that anyway. So yeah, no, obviously GWOP's obviously DVS's mum's dad, and then you've got Bossy's Fendi, that's his mum's mum. And then let's talk about a little bit of obviously DVS's dad's bloodline. So obviously on his mum's side, he's bringing to the table Stacks, and then obviously Lucius the Lion, which is something that I feel plays a good part in my program. And then obviously from the dad's side, this is one of the main reasons why I invested into DVS as well, is obviously from his dad's side. So MSB Cheeks, his dad is MSB Heaven. Everyone knows who Heaven is from MSB Kennels. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about from DVS's dad's side. MSB Cheeks, also known as MVP Supreme. Obviously, I said to you already about him being OFA cleared, so that was one of the main reasons why I liked him. Obviously, his mum is Cookie. Cookie was made by King Zion and obviously Prime Yard Hobbit. For the people that don't know, Hobbit is actually Markov's little sister, and obviously King Zion is the one that everyone's going crazy about in the UK right now. It's a nice son, as a son of King Zion in the UK, so he's doing really well. And so yeah, this is one of the main reasons why I wanted to bring him to my program as well, is obviously I've got King Zion, Stacks and Lucius all in one program brought together, and I feel like that's where DVS gets his thickness from, his nice wide spread from the Zion. Just like a lovely top line and the back legs to be correct, which DVS has definitely got. Obviously he's a lower spreaded dog, so in his pedigree already, obviously from his mum's side they're quite tall bullies, but from his dad's side they're low and compact. So obviously them two brought together, I was trying to bring them into to producing a nice sized bully that's very functional with a lovely top line, and it's got a lovely conformation gait. He can walk very nicely considering the weight of the boy. He's about 65 kilo, I'd say. The bone on him is crazy. We call him the bone doctor around here. So yeah, this is basically the reasons why I brought him to my program, and I feel like these are the tools. Obviously it's all new, you know, he's only turning 2 in December, so he's still young. But yeah, we wanted to put the Zion blood along with Stacks and Lucius all into D, obviously, and we got him with a nice coat as well, which is obviously colours always last. But yeah, he is built how bullies should be, very thick. He's got a lovely scissor bite on him as well, which I'll show you you guys. And yeah, just going to show you a bit of movement, what he's like, temperament, which is one of the main key things to the breed, which I love about them. He is such a lovely temperamented boy. Even if he's met you for 2 minutes, you know, he's just a big soppy giant. He just wants to have cuddles and stuff like that. Very good boy. He can work as well. Obviously we don't overwork him because of the frame that he's got. He's built very thick and widespread, so we don't want to put too much pressure onto his joints, even though he'll give it his best shot. Very functional. But yeah, for the people that follow me on Instagram, Bullylairuk or Bullylairukofficial, most of you that have been following the journey now, you would already know that I have quite a lot of old school bloodlines in my foundations of the pedigree, which is obviously my boy King Ragnar. He's a direct RCP King Kronos grandson. He's got 2 times Delacruz Dungeon in him, a Most Wanted Kimbo in him, all the old school RCP UPL Juggernaut. So yeah, everyone knows that that's where the foundations have started from, obviously the old school generation. So now obviously where I've got my foundations set and my structures are on point now, where that's the main thing we've been aiming towards, is the show quality standard and making sure our bullies are fully functional. So yeah, we're coming along now with the generations of what we've been producing. So yeah, this is another reason why we've bought DVS. Is I'd like to add some more thickness from different blood and outcross it with my old school blood, and then along the lines we bring it back and we'll see what we can do. So yeah, I'll show you along the lines. This is just one of our studs. Like I said, we've got a good few studs to be showing you guys. We're just going to slowly break you in with what we've got. There's not in particular order, but I'll explain to you on what studs do for different tools. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a little bit of his movement and just show you like basically some movements of what he is at different angles, basically, so you can see him in the flesh. So let's get to it. I'll go get him out and we'll go take him down the road and see what you think of him. Boom. As you can see, this is the big boy DVS. Big socket here in your baby. You can see the thickness of his rear, the size of his head compared to mine. All right, chill. Let's show the guys. Let's show them. Big softy. Try to get him to stand still and I'll show you his top line. Kill it, you know. DVS. He's a little bit excited. Chill. See the natural stand on him. I don't want to stress him out too much because it's quite hot today. But yeah, as you can see, he's got like a lot of thickness from like the Zion blood. Size of his neck, look, I can just about get my hands on half of him. Very big boy. The bone on him is crazy, tight feet. So look, see his bite, perfect bite on him. Chill out. The guys want to see you. So yeah, he's not even fully grown yet. He's just getting into his man state now. He is also the first ever MVP Supreme son in the world, and he comes straight to the UK to bring you that smoke. Good size of that boy. That's what you call bully. Tight feet, wide chest, with a head on him. So yeah, this is a little insight on my boy DVS, the chocolate Trimo with the King's Iron blood in him, Lucius the Lion, and Stacks. And also the one and only Heaven. Appreciate everyone locking in. Here's a little insight on my boy. Any information, just hit us up on the comments. Hit us up on our Instagrams, Bullylairuk or Bullylairukofficial. Appreciate everyone locking in and having a little look at my boy's bloodline. Make sure you like, subscribe and follow everything. Really appreciate all your support. Got loads more to come. I'm out of breath now after handling that boy. Come here. Come and see him. Come and see him. Good boy, baby. Yeah, make sure you hit him up. Don't miss out on this one and only. One of my pride and joys. Like, subscribe and follow. Appreciate everyone, yeah? Let's go.